Hello there YouTube, it's TheRubberMant here, and I'm here with the second Dueling Network profile of this week, which is my Inzektor Synchro deck. It was going to be Gallus the Starbeast's first turn kill, but I decided to take things in a little more competitive route. And since Galactic Overlord's coming out soon, I thought I'd have a look at a deck using one of the latest Inzektor support cards, Inzektor Ladybug. So here goes. Right, 2 Armageddon Knight. Dumping Hornet, very useful card. 1 Dark Armed Dragon. Early on in the game, when you may not have many Inzektors in the graveyard, you can get him out quite easily. Or since Inzektors have a fair bit of graveyard control, you may be able to manipulate things to get him out. 2 Effect Veiler. I said in my Assault Turbo video that I only really like running 2 Effect Veilers. Just because I like keeping the deck a bit more consistent, but it is a very potent and very useful card. 3 Gen X Ally Birdman. It's the main tuner of this deck. It works quite well after you've done a loop with Dragonfly. You can return Dragonfly back to the hand and synchro up for a 6-star. So that's very good. Inzektor Centipede. A staple for most Inzektor decks, I would say. When he loses equipped monster, you add an Inzektor to the hand so you can prepare something to happen next turn. Inzektor Dragonfly, another essential to any Inzektor deck, really. When he loses equipped monster, you summon another. When you do that, you can Ixies up into a rank 3 like a Leviair or a Zenmaines, or if you have it equipped with Ladybug, you can go into a rank 5 like Adreus or Exa-Stag. He's got lots of possibilities. Inzektor Giga-Mantis. Now he's useful, but he's not really useful enough to run 2 or 3. He's good in a tight spot. Where you can boost a lackluster card up to 2,400. That's about it though. He's good. I can see why more would be run, but I don't run more than one. Inzektor Hornet, another staple of Inzektor decks. Brilliant field control, easy to get out. Just a brilliant card. Now, Inzektor Ladybug, this is the new card of the archetype, and she is very, well, actually, it looks more like a he, but the name implies a she, so I'll call her she. When she's equipped, she increases the equipped card's level by 2. She can send herself to the graveyard, which triggers other Inzektor effects, which is great. She can send herself to the graveyard and increases her equipped monster by her equipped monster's level by 2, so you've got a 5-star. So you can go up into a rank 5 with that card by doing the Dragonfly loop, getting out Centipede, get her back from the graveyard, put them both up to level 5, get a rank 5 out. Right, 2 Maxx. Maxx is a brilliant card in this. In the metagame at the moment, especially with Hieratics coming out. Hieratic decks like Atom Turbo, they special summon an obscene amount, so you can get a lot more. You can get a lot of hand advantage that way. Plaguespreader Zombie, level 2 tuner, can get itself back. You're very useful, and it's dark, so it gels with a lot of things in this deck. Torgo from the Underworld. This is one possible engine that you can use. The other possibilities are like Mystic Tomato, which is a lot cheaper, but we're on Dueling Network, so money is no issue. So Torgo from the Underworld, get her out first turn Zenmaines or first turn Leviair. 2 Unknown Synchron. Unknown Synchron can special summon itself once in the duel when your opponent controls a monster and you don't. So in the first turn, go into a level 4 like Dark Diviner or Armory Arm, or wait until later when you can get lots of things out. Onto spells. 1 Allure of Darkness, hand advantage. This deck uses a lot of dark monsters, so you'll always be able to banish something, and you can get that banished card back with Leviair. Dark Hole, Foolish Burial to dump Hornet or Plaguespreader. Heavy Storm. 3 called the Haunted, really useful for Inzektors because Inzektor effects don't trigger on the special summon, they just trigger once per turn. So a used up Dragonfly or Centipede in the graveyard, you can get it back and start off a new loop. So Call the Haunted is a great card. Fiendish Chain, brilliant card. I only run 2, same reason as Effect Vader I suppose, just to keep the deck more consistent, and 2 Solemn Warning. On to extra deck. 3 Electric Virus. Electric Virus in the meta, very useful because it combats Chaos Dragons and Hieratics by being able to take control of them once you discard it. And it can stop a wind-up loop from happening as well, because you can take over Zenmaines by saying it to the graveyard, because it can target machine monsters as well. Marionette Mite, same deal as Electric Virus, but just with fiends. So against Darkworld. Heart of Clearwater. Heart of Clearwater is a good card for Inzektors, but I don't really like it myself. It makes Dragonfly not be destroyed by battle, and it means that you've essentially got a rota for Inzektors with Centipede. So you equip the Centipede, Centipede immediately dies, you add an Inzektor to your hand. Debunk. Again, something nice against Darkworld or anything else that activates in the graveyard or in the hand. One of the few ways that you can stop Effect Veiler, really. Debunk, a good little counter trap card. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which I realise is a mistake now because I didn't realise it was a continuous trap card when I put it in. Instead, I would have 2 Locomotion R-Genex in there because you can get it with Genex ally Birdman. And then 1 Solemn Judgment. Onto the extra deck. Ally of Justice Catastor. This is a deck where you can synchro for 5 stars. Any deck where you can synchro for 5 stars, I include Catastor because he's just great. Armory Arm, you can synchro for 4 stars here, and it equips, which gels with the theme of this deck. Black Rose Dragon, you can do for 7 when you're manipulating levels with Ladybug. He's good for a quick nuke of the field. Brionac, you can synchro for 6. Any deck where you synchro for 6, Brionac is a no-brainer because he can bounce. There's very little that can stop him. Dark Diviner, one of the few decks you can use Dark Diviner. He's a really nice little card because he can't be destroyed by battle. And you can get him out with Unknown Synchron and any Inzektor. Same deal goes for Underground Arachnid. You don't really see her around because you need an insect type to get going with her. Here you can do that easily with Birdman and any Inzektor. You can do that after a Dragonfly loop. Just get out Underground Arachnid, take control of an opponent's monster and neutralise the threat, and have a 2400 beta at the same time. Great deal if you ask me. Now, Ixie's Adreus, Keeper of Armageddon, you can go into a rank 5. Adreus has field control and he's a really good beat stick. Exa-Stag, only Inzektors can really get him out. Rank 5 you can do with Ladybug quite easily. He can equip and neutralise a threat, so he's great. Leviair the Sea Dragon, easy with Inzektors because they're all level 3. Target banished. If someone's Dimensional Fissured you or Macrocosmos you can get things back and start loops again. And a Wind-up Zenmaines, who is great for hiding from things, setting things up, or just destroying the opponent's field if they try to destroy Zenmaines. So all round great card, and because he's rank 3, he's easy to get out with Inzektors. Right, so that is my Inzektor Synchro deck. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've learnt something today. RubberMant out.